Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be across this beautiful blue-green globe of ours. Welcome to Real News Live. It is a Monday morning news and Jentel show. I'm your host, Mike Barra in Las Vegas, Nevada. Joined as I always am on Mondays and Wednesdays by my wonderful co-host, the lovely lady with the lustrous hair, Jennifer Fallaw-Doring in Hayden, Idaho. Jen, how are you on this marvelous Monday morning?
Oh, just living the dream.
Living the
Living it.
dream, as we all are, living the dream. Okay, guys, again, because YouTube, because of this new restream system, and Jen, we got to switch over to StreamYard because this new system with restream doesn't send out advanced notifications or anything, so we have to kind of
I
wait
actually
for
have
it.
the big version of StreamYard,
Yeah,
and we can stream to all the places at once, basically.
yeah, we have to. Well, that's what we do here, but
I mean, you can get your own, but I have it.
they changed the software all around, and now you used to be able to set up a live stream and it would tell everybody on all the channels, hey, Mike's gonna go live. Now it doesn't do that. You have to wait till you actually go live for absolutely no fucking reason. You know what? Here's the thing. Software companies, okay, stop changing things. There's no need to. If something works, just
Yeah.
fucking keep it. I realize you have a bunch of employees whose job is to program apps and applications and phone apps and all that stuff, but you don't need them. Just simply lay them off unless you have a problem. Okay? Sorry, you don't need to constantly change software, especially when you change it for no good reason, and it doesn't make it better. In fact, it makes it worse. All right, Jen, I'm going to start with a couple things while we're waiting for the audience to get caught up with us here. Yesterday was the feast of Saint Michael the Archangel, and about 4 in the afternoon, Donald Trump tweeted out on Twitter. Apparently, it had been on Truth earlier, but he tweeted out this post, and I hope you guys can see that. Let me double check. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, a little bit. And it reads thusly: Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle, be our defense against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, O Prince of the heavenly hosts, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan, that would be Hillary, and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. And I said, look, this is war. This is a declaration of war. Well, it's the Feast of St. Michael the Archangel. I don't care. That is a celebration of St. Michael. That's like his birthday. This is a declaration of war. This is a prayer. And Jen, I know you checked into this. We're going to let you talk about that. But the interesting thing about this post is that it was previously posted by Q. All right. Back in November 5th, 2017. And this guy says Trump's timestamp was 12:31. And if you go to Q post 12:31, it says, what will next week hold? Moab. MOAD. What does Moab stand for, kids? Well, what it stands for is Mother of All Bombs. That is the highest yield non-nuclear weapon ever detonated. They built a couple of them for use in the Gulf War as bunker busters to destroy underground bunkers where they thought Osama bin Laden might be. Phil says, I don't know what's going on, but just based on the work they had me doing this weekend, something big is coming. Mark says something big is coming. TNT Tony says it happened last night. It's happening. Don't ask me how I know because I won't tell you, but you're going to see. That's happening. Iraq, there's things going on in Iraq. There's all kinds of financial movement. And I said, and I'm not sure I'm going to stand on this. I may take this back. But I said, look, if this doesn't happen by Tuesday, I think we go to the election. And the RV doesn't happen until afterwards. Jen's shaking her head. I hope I'm wrong about that, but I'm getting a little bit despondent. But it seems like, and I don't know if this is in Jentel. Was this in Jentel? Do you want to deal with it in Jentel, Jen, rather than asking direct questions? Because you did find out this is a military
down. Sue Rose has already received it. She's written it up, so
this is
there's
a military.
it's not like I'm going to alter anything.
Right. Well,
because of what you're saying.
What Jen found out, what she dug up, is that this is actually a prayer said by the military, specifically the U.S. military, frequently before going into battle. And
well, there are many, but this is one of them. And Catholics petition the saints, Saint Michael. One of the reasons my circle of communication is very small. Okay. That was a signal. That was significant that he posted that. This is not just because of the feast day. There are plenty of things he could have posted other than that. That is a battle prayer. The first sentence, as we go into battle. And I got that yesterday. And then last Wednesday I got that we're right there. We're all ready for this financial flip. We're worldwide, and everything's coming into place. And the political, they got nothing to do. They can't win it. And I think if they can't steal it, they're going to do something drastic. And it's probably the war scenario. And we talked about that last Wednesday. If anybody missed that, you can go back to last Wednesday's show.
Or go back 2 years ago. Yeah, when Jen first brought it up. All right, so that's what we have. That's where we're set up. Everybody is saying the RV is this week. Everybody is saying that, or something to that effect. Like the Iraqi rate goes live. If the Iraqi rate goes live in public, you can take your dinar to a bank that exchanges foreign currency and get money for it. That's what we're hearing. So this is where we are. Jen, you want to just switch over and do your Jentel for today, and then we'll talk about that? All right. So, guys, here is Jen with the Jentel.
Oh, today is interesting because they just basically started telling me stuff without me asking questions.
Right.
And so it's a little bit different. I had 4 archangels there today. I had Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, probably for me, and Archangel Haniel. Okay. RV News. Michael spoke. This is Jentel for 9/30/24 Interdimensional Meditation. He said, look for a posted rate for the. I put IQD. He said Iraqi dinar. October 1 Eastern Time. Announcements to follow in country.
Can you say that again? Can you please say that again, that first line?
Look for a posted rate for IQD. October 1 Eastern Time. Announcements to follow in country. It may take a week for others to follow. So it's not, I don't know if it's instant, but he was talking about more like the domino effect, like we're expecting other countries to revalue theirs. This is interesting. He said they're waiting on a call from the admiral.
Oh.
He has a coin. I don't know what that means. To initiate the flip. I said, what do you mean by flip? He said, the conversion to sound money. Now here we go. Haniel stepped forward and said the USA is on high alert. There is a command unit, and I kept trying to get command unit. I kept trying to get him to reword that. He wouldn't do it. In the North Sea, that will create the illusion of war. China. I said, what is happening in our country, the USA? Michael put his hand on my shoulder and like a scene opened up, and I'm watching. I see men, groups of men in street clothes running in groups here and there. It almost looked like they were at like some kind of gas station, or there was a street and there were cars around, there were people around, but these groups running. He said terrorist activity in country. He said the enemy is on the ground. They will try to create a world war and civil war at the same time. It will fail. They're going to create the illusion of war. The enemy is inside of our country. We're going to start seeing the minions run around like I always told you it was going to happen. We're right there. We're there. This is happening. We've got everything ready to go with the financial. They're going to try and screw this up because they got no other way to screw this up. All they can do is they can't stop the financial now. So what they're going to do is try to create so much chaos that they can somehow regain some kind of power. They will fail. But this is the scenario we've been waiting on. This is the rollout. This is, the Nassar rollout's going to take years, but we'll have an initial flip and everything will start happening. But the Admiral, a coin, and so let's discuss this. You go through this now, and let's discuss what you think. I can't hear you. It's probably best. It's probably best that we cannot hear you right
now. Okay, you can hear me now, I assume.
Yes. Okay. So if you were muted, nobody heard anything
sorry
you were
about
saying.
my sound quality. There's something going on with my mic. I had to restart my system. It's still not fit to use the Yeti. It seems to be not working, so I'll just get rid of it since it's not working. Okay.
Let's go line by line.
Well, okay. So not much Jentel today. Obviously, we had very little. I'm sorry it's so slow. There's nothing exciting happening.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Well, that's what you get. Okay.
The RV is tomorrow, October 1st. Or at least the Iraq rate is announced. That commences the sequence of events that will result ultimately in the RV. There will not be an immediate RV. First, there will be an Iraqi public rate. The fact that that's public is surprising to me. I always thought we'd have a week, 10 days to do our exchanges first. Maybe not. That apparently has not been decided.
I don't know. It's just there's so many moving pieces when I look at it. This is the only information they would give me. And I really, at this point, don't know what this is going to look like. It's really not I don't
know. So that's exciting because now if it happens and that rate is available in the banks, everyone has a decision they have to make. Do you hold on to your dinar for an appointment to get the most out of it? Or do you say, I'm just going to the bank right now and getting what I can get? If the rate's 86 cents, do I go to the bank and give them all? I don't know. I know
I'd hold off a little bit. Just wait. I mean, I really would. I would just kind of, I don't think I'd rush to the bank. I think I'd probably hold off a couple days and just see this roll out, just see,
Well, okay, so let's ask this. I know you don't do rates and you didn't really get a rate, but let's ask, is the publicly announced rate, international rate, going to be over $3? Yes. Is it going to be over $4? No. So somewhere between $3 and $4 as we expected. If I can go to the bank and I can take 40 of these little pieces of paper, and I can hand them to them and they'll give me $3+ million, I think I'm going to do that. To get everything in my life straightened out.
You might.
The rest of it I'll keep. The rest of it I'll keep. Go ahead, Jen.
Here's the thing. The banks that would be able to do that, Maybe the ones contracted with the RV and they may not allow that. So let's just, you could try. You could try.
We will know hopefully tomorrow. Sounds like, I mean, that's as specific as the archangels have ever gotten, right? So keep your fingers crossed, stay in faith, believe in them, believe in what the information is, and let's get excited.
Now, who is the admiral?
Donald Trump. The
I didn't know that.
The admirals group is actually Donald Trump's group.
I should have known that, but I didn't know that.
Well, nobody told you. Nobody told me until 2 minutes ago.
Shut up.
We always thought the admiral was a separate person. The admiral is a code name for Donald Trump. He's the one who set up the admirals group. That's why the admirals group is so critical. It is a humanitarian group, the biggest one out there. So that's where we're at with that.
That's awesome. Sorry. I mean, I think that's kind of cool because I was trying to get them to change. So I'm like, well, can you give me a different word? Nope. They're set in what they were saying today.
Yeah. Mike, if you do this, will you let us know if that's possible? Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
I will. I'm doing 2 streams tomorrow. I'm going to do a live one with the Mike Barra Pets ladies, with Kristen and Diana. And then I'm going to do a private interview that's going to be posted later with Marina Sarin. Somewhere in there, if it's possible for me to go to the bank, I'm going to go to the bank. And I'm going to take, $1 million dinar and see what I can get for it. If it's a live rate, I'm going to try. And then if there are still redemption centers and redemption appointments that I can't, if I can get an appointment the same day, I'll go. I'll take everything.
Okay, now understand.
If I do exchange, I will let you know to the extent that I can.
Okay, understand that we are in a very critical place right now.
Mm-hmm.
High alert, probably highest ever. They're not telling people about it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know how this is going to go. Everybody needs to pray that the white hats are victorious in their efforts. Okay. Very serious Jentel today.
Yeah.
Very serious.
I understand that the public rate will be real close to Kuwait. I think, Jen, you got 391 a week or two ago.
392.
392. Redemption center pays contract rate. Yeah, but what if I can't get to a redemption center? What if there's no appointments available till 2 or 3 days away? I'm not waiting. If I've got these pieces of paper that say 1 million dinar on them, and I can get $3 million US plus for those, you will not stop me from going to the bank. That's just me. Mark agrees with me on that, by the way. Just go.
I would too.
Yeah, and look, I'm really set for life then. I may be stuck taking care, helping out Dave Barra for the rest of my life, but I'll have a house paid off, and I'll have money in the bank. I'll be living the good life like Ron Davidoff. I'll be like Uncle Ron. I'll be like, hey girls, guess what? I'm a multimillionaire.
Everybody wants to be Uncle Ron.
Everybody wants to be Uncle Ron. Happy birthday, Ron, by the way. We love you.
Happy birthday, Ron.
We love you very much, man. You're the best. So, okay. What was the next? Okay, I'm also hearing, by the way, that Zims and German bonds go tomorrow, and Golden Dragons go on Wednesday. Wolvie will be happy to hear that the Golden Dragons go on Wednesday. That's what we're hearing. And if it's true what you said, the financial can no longer be stopped, this is all going to happen. So, all right. Next piece of Jentel, I believe, was the minions, right? You see people in street clothes, rioting, mobbing, like we saw.
They're running like they've done something and they're running away like I don't know, setting something on fire or I don't know what they were doing. It looked like I was at like a truck stop or something.
Okay. So then they will. This is what the Archangel Michael thing means. It means we're about to go to war. So we used to think, well, they'll use the war for the.
Now, some of the things that he said very strongly was the Admiral for the RV thing. He has a coin to initiate the flip. And I was trying to Admiral coin. Can you give me another? Can you word that in a different? No. Okay.
I could.
Now when we got down into.
I can tell you what that is.
Haniel, when he was talking.
Okay, go ahead.
Command unit. Could not get him to reword that. North Sea. Illusion of war. Very clear. Illusion of war. So if the big war is an illusion, they're going to send out the minions to create as much problems as they can. If they can't succeed in the big war, they're going to try the civil war. They're going to try anything they can to regain some kind of power and to create chaos so they can get in and kill our good people.
Remember the Jentel from months ago, a year ago. World War III will only be on your screens.
Yeah.
So believe that the big shooting war that you're seeing is only on your screens. What it sounds like they're then going to try to do is try to convince you it's happening by bringing it to the streets with their minions.
Another part of it is that I felt coming is that they're going to try to. I just don't know how to explain it. So we've got this thing going on with the ports, the strike. It's the first thing you do when you're preparing for war. You close the ports. But I think the enemy is going to try to disable us as much as it can within our own country and make us vulnerable. Keep the military busy. Keep the military busy with all these freaking minions.
Yeah, with the domestic problems. Yeah. They're prepared for this, though.
I know.
Our side should be prepared for this.
I know. And if we got a Q post at this time with Michael's prayer, Lynn Wood puts it out. Everybody's putting it out. Dan Scavino puts it out. Yesterday. And we're at such a critical point. I mean, everything's just coming in around this enemy, and they have been preparing for a long time with all this invisible enemy in our own country to get us. And if they create enough chaos and they keep our military busy with that inside the country, we don't know who's here and what they got. That's why Donald Trump has been talking about the borders all this time. Because he knew they're flooding our country with their military, their minions, their terrorists. So this is the time, more than ever, that I'm going to go out after the show today and because I could use a few things. You know, I'm not like stocked up for a year anymore. But I will be after today. Just don't worry about that. But, this is the time where you're not going to want to go to the store. And if we've got problems getting supplies with the strike, it's not a strike.
Sounds like I'm taking
a strike
code today. Got to stock up on Dr. Pepper.
Just get everything you need and be ready.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, we don't see a whole lot. It gets taken care of right away. Everything goes smoothly.
Yeah.
But if this is a war, and this is like the climax, okay? This is the finale. And we have to stay grounded and understand that something bad could go on. Okay? Last thing, it will fail. Their attempts will fail. But we don't know how long that's going to take. We don't know what that's going to look like. We don't know how long we're going to have to, things will probably be open in your area and different areas. This isn't going to be everywhere at once. But if it was me, I'd be like, probably not going really don't want to go out with everyone who's panicked.
Yeah.
Because we've already got people in a bad financial situation. You already got a lot of desperate people everywhere, and you throw something else on top of their shoulders. On top of that, desperate people will do desperate things, and the country is mad. They're desperate. If they send minions in creating all this chaos, it may just very well may be citizens fighting these people, and so that's why the wait a minute, we got something last time on that. What do we get? Talking about the military knows where they are, and they know where the military is, and they're keeping them at bay. They're keeping them at bay. So let's hope that's successful.
Yep.
But with the numbers of how many have come in, you just don't know.
Yeah.
You can't be everywhere at once.
Okay.
Just saying they should stay out of Idaho. Anybody watching, you should stay out of Idaho.
Stay out of Idaho if you want to keep.
Don't give these hillbillies any reason to come running out of the woods with all their guns.
Because they will.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Talking about coins. Trump has a coin. Okay. There's two possibilities. Number one, there is a Trump coin, or they're talking about doing a cryptocurrency coin. That's possibly what this refers to, that there will be some implementation of that. Sorry, I got cat hair all over my shirt. There will be some implementation of that.
It has a coin to initiate the flip.
Okay, I think I know what that is. I don't think it's a crypto coin. I think, remember, I've told you this before. Gold and silver are money. Fiat paper currency is not money. It is a debt. You can pay off the national debt. Let's say it's $36 trillion. All you have to do is mint. And I was trying to get a coin, trying to get Dave Barra to go get me a silver or gold coin to show and hold up. But 0.9999 pure silver or gold minted in the amount of the denomination of $36 trillion. You take that single coin, which costs, I don't know, $50, $100 to mint, or if it's gold, it's $2,500. You take that coin to the Federal Reserve window, and you say, "Here you go. Here's your $36 trillion in real money. All of your paper debt is now offset and paid, and you motherfuckers are out of business." If that isn't
you get total bonus points if that happens, but he doesn't have the authority, face value in the public right now to do that.
If that isn't a Moab to the financial system, I don't know what would be. It would be the end of the Federal Reserve. So that, I'm just kind of spitballing here. What do you think? He doesn't have to be the one who printed it, who minted it. Somebody else does, but he could be the one that walks it over there.
I'm assuming they're talking about the admiral when they said he has a coin.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting on a call from the admiral. He has a coin to initiate the flip. What do you mean by the flip? The conversion to sound money. So let's hope that happens. But if it's something that he has to do in front of everyone, like not behind the scenes, but in front of everyone, on it's all over the news and everything. At this point in time, face value, he doesn't have the authority to do that. Behind the scenes, he has the authority to do that. So I don't know if we'd see it. So I don't know.
Read the Jentel again. It said the admiral, who we've decided is Trump, has a coin. And I've told you multiple times that single coin can end all of the paper debt.
Well, I hope that happens, because I'd like all my paper debt to be gone. That would be good.
He could give it to somebody if it was minted by the U.S. Treasury, backed by real golden assets, gold, silver, coal, oil. It could be done, and that would be the end of the fiat currency system.
I think it's expecting a little bit much out of me to figure this all out and lay it all out for you right now at this time, because when I look at it, it just looks like a bunch of moving blocks. It looks like all these moving pieces.
Like blockchain, maybe?
Everybody does that. As soon as I say moving blocks, I mean just pieces, chess pieces, blocks. Just all. I don't even know how to explain it. Mm-hmm. There's too many things moving right now. There's too many possibilities.
Like a game of Tetris?
But within all those moving pieces and possibilities, there are like these two roads to the same destination, and at the end, there is only one destination. Okay? But to tell you exactly how that's going to happen, I don't know.
Yeah. So slow news day today, slow Jentel day. So there you go, guys. All right, there are almost 1,500 of you guys in the live stream today. Thank you, folks, each and every one of you for being here. We do appreciate all of you. Please keep in mind that any questions you may ask must include your real name and the name of the person or pet you are asking about. Jen has decided, with all the other RV news, we're not going to do any am I going to get the house I want stuff today. We're going to try to focus on personal questions for as long as we have her here. We probably got about 25-30 minutes left. I would like to remind everybody that if you miss a show, you can always go back to mikebera.blogspot.com and check them out there. We have all the shows. I have articles. I have links to my books.
Can you take the CBD Guru thing down out of my eye, because I can almost feel it like touching my eye. It's like messing with me.
Yeah, but I wonder if we can redo this arrangement so that it's more like.
Or switch this over to, yeah.
Is that better, or should we just take it down? You don't get to be on top. I do. All right, now it doesn't bother you anymore.
Right.
This isn't True Blood. You don't get to be on top. Okay, so now if I change it back. There we go. Okay, so I just lean over like.
Now it's in your face.
That's okay. All right, fine. I'll just take it out of there.
Everybody knows we support the CBD Gurus. You're going to talk about it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
They're okay with it.
They're wonderful guys.
They're nice people.
And all of the shows link over to the Rumble channel, which is Real News Live with Mike and Jen. Click on Real News Live with Mike and Jen. Follow us over there. We have 2,980 followers. We're getting close to 3,000. We had over 4,500 followers on the account Real News Live, but that, it turns out, was not a channel. It was an account. We don't understand that. We don't understand why Rumble does that, but now we have a channel, Real News Live with Mike and Jen. Please follow us over there, and it also gives you the privilege of subscribing. Hit the little subscribe button down at the very bottom, and you can subscribe to the show for $5 a month. It helps you. It helps us. Well, it doesn't help you. It helps us, but it gets you to the top of the list to get your questions answered by Jen first. Please also do not forget to visit our wonderful sponsors, the CBD Gurus, over at thecbdgurus.com, where you can get all kinds of cool CBD products for your health. Go to the Mike B Wholesale tab, type in the discount code ALIEN, all lowercase, hit enter, and you'll get this week's specials, including 50,000 dong for orders over $50, 50,000 dong, plus 25 million Bolivar for orders over 100. So those are the deals today, this week, and then we have all kinds of cool products: the sleep gummies, the regular gummies, the Delta 8s, the pet treats, the coffees, the Coriolis Versicolor, mushroom immunity, the immunity booster, all kinds of cool CBD-based products for your health. Also, please don't forget to visit our other wonderful sponsors, MikeBaraPets.com. Slide over to MikeBaraPets.com, where you get all kinds of mushroom-based holistic medicines for your doggies, your kitties, and your puppies. Click on the Shop Now button, and you can slide over there and see what we've got going. We got the Coriolis, Christmas Blend Coffee. That's brand new, Christmas Blend Coffee. But anyway, I got Barkley on the Mush Puppies and the Mojos. There's Mush Puppies Plus. There's Super Sauce for doggies and kitties. There's Pet Balm. There's Chill Doggies to keep your dog more calm. There's Mush Ponies for the horses. And there's a wonderful Inforce line of products for human beings. The Coriolis versicolor, mushroom-based immune system boosters, the Inforce Plus, the Inforce Clarity for your brain, the Inforce Restore for your internal organs, the Inforce Shield, that's brand new. I'm going to have to ask Diana about that tomorrow. And they've got coffee, they've got chocolates, they've got gummies, they've got starter packs. So MikeBarraPets.com, and I will be on with Kristen and Diana tomorrow to talk about all this new stuff. We're going to be doing a special stream, I think about 9:30 or 10 in the morning tomorrow, so tune into that. And Diana is a certified pet nutritionist. If you're having a problem with your doggy or your kitty, ask Jen and ask Diana. Send her an email at mikebarrapets@gmail.com. Link in the description to all this stuff. Also, please, if you want a great hardware wallet, slide over to Ledger. Pick up the Ledger Nano S. I've got a Ledger Nano S Plus. I put all my crypto on here, my XRP, my XLM, my Theta, all my stuff. Link in the description. Greatest hardware wallet on the planet. If you want to exchange some gold or silver, you want to buy some, you want to you want to give some back, you want to sell some, you can slide over to milesfranklin.com. You have Andy Scheckman, our buddy. Jennifer Faladorian just posted something. Our buddy Andy Scheckman runs the company. They're honest, they're straightforward. They'll give you the best deal you can possibly get. They can deliver, they can pick up, they can do anything you need to be done. milesfranklin.com for your gold and silver. And also, please do not forget that you can sign up for Impact Health Sharing or other services through my website here, link in the description, mikebarra.acnibo.com. You can get Dish and DirecTV for your TV. You can get AT&T. I got to sign up for that. Frontier Internet, Vivint, Security and Automation, Identity Theft, Flash Mobile, Zoom Energy. You can save money on all your bills. And you can go on to Impact Health Sharing and you can get yourself a quote right there. Just click on the link and you can run through what Impact Health Sharing is. It is basically a replacement for your health insurance that works better, you pay less, your doctor gets paid more. It's better in every way than conventional health insurance, and you can just run right to this page and get a quote. Okay, Jen, why don't you tell us what's going on over at jenniferfala.com?
Same thing. We still have the same promotion running. If you get a medical intuitive reading, you will receive a free healing. Yes, I am behind on the emails. I was hanging out with the girls all weekend, my children. And we had the stepson in town.
She did not spend the drunken weekend at the casino. When she says with her girls, she means her daughters.
You're always trying to trash me up. It is what you see. This is me. This is the real thing. I'm not some kind of trashy person running around getting drunk at bars and dancing on poles and stuff. All right.
That's next month.
Anyway. So we've got the medical intuitive reading. That is a head to toe medical evaluation with Jesus. I am not a doctor. I cannot diagnose anything. I look in there. I tell you what I see and what it's connected to so that you can take that information back to your doctor and they can find it and better help you. After that, we will do a divine healing for free. And I'm going to make notes on everything I found. And then I'll address all those issues in the healing. So that is a half-hour reading. It's a combo. So go ahead and get that. I can make you gift cards for those if you'd like to pick those up. If you're dealing with something, want to check on it later, where we are now. Okay, it's been a couple months. Where are we at now? I want another healing. You can do that. Or if there's anybody would benefit from something like that, I can make you a gift card. It's a picture. You send them the picture. It's got the instructions on it. You're done. All right. We also have a pretty major, because of everything that's going on and the just chaotic energies right now. This paranormal season is major. I got all kinds of reports coming in of weird happenings, things going on, people seeing things in their home, the energies and stuff. Well, that's going to happen, okay, when the veil is very thin and opening like that. So Very good time, though, to go and get a mediumship reading from Susan Gretz, because she's the only one I go to for that kind of thing. Very, very good. I do not promote anyone who is not very, very good. Marcy Howell, she is doing the house cleanses and the personal cleanses right now for me. Very good. Same way I do them. And if there's something she can't get, she'll come back to me and say, okay, what do you see? What's still there? What can we do? So then we'll work on it together. So you can get one from Marcy Hell. You purchase and then you email them there. Then their email is in the write-up. JenniferFalaw.com.
All right, that is what's going on over at JenniferFalaw.com. That's it, folks. That's all you need to pay off the entire... I couldn't get it out of the plastic or I would have held it up, but that's it. That's how you pay off the fiat currency system. So, even if Trump did something like that, Jen, it's not going to be public. He's not, it's like, but all of a sudden they're just going to...
Okay, let's do that.
Let's just do that, yeah. Let's do that. Okay, guys, we're going to slide over to the Rumble side of the house for all of the people who Rumble rant and subscribe. We're going to get them get their questions done first. I'm going to pop out the chat. Going to share this tab instead. Just double check that it's showing. No, it's not. There we go. All right, there's our questions over on Rumble. Such a nightmare. Okay. All right, let's go through the Rumble rants first. Pet Amy is now a monthly supporter, $5 a month. Thank you, Pet Amy. Super Dave, once again, greetings from Thailand, $100.
Thank you, Dave.
I'm sure you don't want to spend that money on your vacation, but thank you again. You're an awesome guy.
Can't wait to meet you in Vegas, Dave.
Dave gets the VIP treatment. Although I don't really like his feet very much. Did you see his feet? He posted a picture of his feet yesterday when he was laying out in the sun. It's like, yeah, Dave, no, nobody wants to look at your feet. Anyway, Nikki,
I miss that, but I'm sure he has lovely feet.
Nikki 8844, $5 Rumble rant says, do my guides think I should move to a 1-bedroom or will my friend be moving in? I would love some advice for my living situation.
Neither.
Okay, Barbara, $5 Rumble rant says, hi, Jen and Mike. Barbara here. Does my mother Anita have any message for me? Thank you and God bless.
Split your attention, and I don't know what she means. It's the pause. Is it split your attention? Like your attention's on one thing right now, and there's something else that you need to pay attention to.
Okay, interesting. All right, yeah, guys. By the way, hit the like button over there on Rumble. That helps get the channel recognized. On the assumption we're still going to be doing all this, you have to prepare as if tomorrow is not the day that we hope it is. So. Okay. Kathy, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, wants to know, will she be stuck in her house with my ex all winter, or when can I leave? She wants to know when she can get out of her situation.
November.
Okay. Joanne Patton, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, Joanne here, Cassie Christensen, Brian's girlfriend, has type 1 diabetes and has had it since he was 15 months old. He's not feeling well and having to go to the bathroom all the time. Went to ER and they did not find anything. Is there something else going on with Cassie Christensen, Brian's girlfriend? Something else going on besides your diabetes?
That's something we're going to have to do in private. It's going to take a little more time to find that.
Okay. Denny Hawkins, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. I was wondering if you could tell me my guardian angel's name. I would like to thank them by name. I was given 24 hours when I was born, and I'm still here 56 years later. That's amazing. Denny Hawkins, does he have a guardian angel that wants to give a name?
He wants to be called. It sounds like Chris, not Christ. Okay. But it sounds like Chris with a T on the end. It sounds like that.
Christy or Christy or
No, just Chris. Sounds like something like that.
Okay. Andy, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, leaving for Nashville on Thursday with my dad, John. Do you see any issues or concerns that may arise? I'm hoping for a relaxing vacation in Nashville. This is Andy.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
Just be aware of your surroundings. Okay. Yeah. I think it's okay.
Okay. Annette, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, my granddaughter Taylor plans on driving to Chattanooga from Columbia, South Carolina this Friday through Sunday, and then will reverse back on Sunday. Will she encounter major delays or cell outages during travel? Good question.
Detours?
Detours. CFS Cap 1 says, Jen, you just look so ravishing. What is your secret?
Who said that?
Looks like Christine. Is it Christine Packer? CFS Cap 1?
Oh, you get a free rating. Email me for that. Thank you. Needed that today.
Joanne says, hi, can you see if my granddaughter's cat is okay? Will she come back? Her name is Jinx. She's been gone about 4 days.
Okay, so okay, now what? Who is it?
Jinx the cat. This is Joanne looking at.
Oh, yeah. Missing? Hiding under something. It looks like a deck or steps of some kind. It looks wooden. Hiding outside.
Put her litter box outside. They can smell it for miles. So put her litter box outside.
So let's say you had a wooden, steps, a little platform somewhere. That's what I'm under. I've got slats of light coming down, dirt hiding.
Okay. Sarah, Mercedes Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, do you see me getting in a med bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Pet Amy, her first question since becoming a $5 a month subscriber. Hi, Mike and Jen. This is Amy. Jen, I'm heading to the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota for my 3-year transplant checkup. Will the news be good still? And am I safe to travel? Yes. Safe to travel. I'm leaving on Monday.
Jesus said yes. News is good.
Okay. Dash Lady, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, hi, Deb, M here. When do you see my husband Mike getting into a med bed?
February.
And there's Rosemary, $5 a month subscriber. The wedding went beautifully. Also, the second confirmation. The money you told me that would come middle of the end of September has arrived. Thank you for all you do. Good. Congratulations.
Awesome, Rosemary. Good. Your life's just getting better.
I remember, Rosemary, when you didn't have a man and you were wondering if it was ever going to happen, and then boom, now you're married.
See, it's getting better. See how God works for you? He works on your behalf.
Yep. Rika says, what if we get notifications tonight and the rate is published tomorrow, but we get a different rate? I don't know. You get a different rate.
I don't know. We're gonna roll with whatever's happening. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, everybody. You have to decide if the rate that you're offered is good enough. You going to wait, or are you going to take what's on the table?
I don't really care about my dinar. I don't have very much of it.
Yeah.
And an amazing individual gave me $1 million of them one time.
Yes.
and I'm going to thank him so much when this happens, but stop it. I know exactly what's going through your mind.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I know more than you think.
Tahani, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Some are saying you only get one bite at the apple. If you go change a few bills, you won't go in and change the rest of them. I do not believe that's correct. So I don't
Listen,
see
this is business.
that's true. Yeah.
Everybody's going to make money off of you. Nobody's doing you any kind of favor. Okay? If you can find a bank that's going to do that, the exchange center doesn't know if you used to have dinar. I mean, they don't care. What are you coming in with? What do you have? What do you want to exchange?
Okay,
That's
we'll
it.
give you this much for it. That's what
Right.
you're doing, right? And you know what else? If you only exchange at the so-called street rates, based on the street rates I've heard, you're going to be a very rich person, most of you. So don't worry about it.
The only
Look at
problem,
greed.
no, I don't really even see that as a problem, because if you're doing the street rate or the bank screen rate, I don't see an NDA on that.
Yeah.
That's public knowledge. You go in, and you're going to get fiat. You're not going to get your treasury account with the notes and all that. So you go in and you sign an NDA because you know the conversion rate between the fiat dollar and the note.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to know all kinds of rates, and you're going to know that you got better rates than at there. So there's going to be a period of time where you can't talk about certain things. You do not have to go hide in a hole somewhere and don't talk to anybody you know and quit your job and do everything else. Close down your business and not work. There's going to be certain things on your NDA that you cannot speak of. And that's it. So everybody's all scared because they think, well, as soon as the 1-800 numbers come out, we all have to go silent. You haven't signed an NDA yet.
No.
We're not going to be gone. We're going to be here. We're all going to be communicating. And until such time as we sign an NDA, we're free to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? The only people that should not speak are anyone who gets any kind of rates or information that is accurate ahead of time. Okay?
I personally am not going to say much about it. I'm just going to live the lifestyle that I want to live. Okay, Maria here. Sky said there are healing wands that work kind of like med beds. Is this true, and would I be able to get one and train in it to use for my humanitarian project? Dave Barra had a dream about 2 months ago where he was in a med bed and they were scanning him with this wand.
Okay, that's what I just saw.
And then like 3
I
days
saw
later,
that the wand is an evaluation wand.
yeah. And then 3 days later, Sky comes out and talks about, they have this new technology. It's going to be a wand kind of a thing. Literally, after Dave's told me this, Dave never said anything about it publicly.
You know what happens when psychic people don't use their psychic ability?
It comes out
openly during the day. It comes
Yeah.
out in the dreams. I was an avid dreamer, and I was getting things right.
Wow. Annette, possible Jentel, truckers getting tires slit at truck stops, bringing supplies to Tennessee and North Carolina devastated areas. Well, if that isn't, that's exactly the kind of shit that commies would do. So.
I'm not sure. I'm checking on that. There's also how accurate that is, but or if that was an isolated incident. But unless you see a big group of people running away, and there's like what I'm seeing is like a group of people, like 20 individuals descending upon an area and doing something. That's what I'm getting. They don't go out alone.
Kim, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, hello, this is Kim. Can you ask when the IRS will be publicly announced as officially no longer in operation?
I can't answer that question. I have to do my own taxes soon. I'm all stressed out about it. I'm not going to get the right answer on that.
Yeah. Today, Angel B, honey, I need your name. Is there a chance we will do this online? Like open our notifications and be led to a site to do this online, then have another appointment after to turn in our physical currency and talk projects? Possibly, but I don't think it's going to work that way.
I really do feel like you may get some kind of text to your phone and a secure link of some kind. I do feel like the the number you call is like a routing number. I mean, it routes you, it sends you to the right place to make your appointment for you in your area. I mean, you might have to put in your area code or something like that. Zip code. Really don't know.
Lisa says there's a Trump coin waiting for release. The Federal Reserve is now the Treasury. Well, not fully, completely, and technically yet. Trump announces his coin is available at the banks Moab. Also, don't forget the bank story that I got, the reliable bank story. Woman went to the bank, got some quarters, didn't like one of them, threw them back, and was given a quarter with Donald Trump on it. So that is the new quarter. Oh, no, can't give you that. One of the most important broadcasts yet. Big Poet, Little Red Castle, thank you. Okay, Brenda, Little Red Castle, $5 month subscriber. Do you see Carl and I getting the deck job for Susan S? I guess they're bidding on a construction job.
I'd say if you offered like a 10% discount or something, she'd go for it. I feel like she's holding back. It's a little bit off. She doesn't know she can do it or she wants to do it. I'd give a little bit of a discount and then you'd get it.
Okay, I wish I was thinking about something like the RV because it's 11/11 right now. Elaine, Little Red Castle, $5 month subscriber says, "Can you tell me if my sister Helen will make it to a medbed soon?" 89 years old, Helen is.
The possibility is good.
Okay.
I'm not sure on that one.
Danae, Little Red Castle says, "Oh my goodness, thank you for the uplifting Jentel today. I would love to know the name of my spirit guide. I've been leaning on them heavily." Danae wants to know her spirit guide's name.
It's a Jess something, and I'm trying to see if it's Jessica. It sounds like Jessup. It's a woman. Okay, and God forevermore. Danae is going to call her spirit guide Jessup. And so whenever she speaks to Jessup, let it only be that divinely appointed primary spirit guide that answers. And now we're good. Now you can talk to her in your mind.
Okay. Stas Baby, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, "Breaking Joe Biden announced there will be no additional resources provided for areas affected by Hurricane Helene." Of course he does, because F Joe Biden.
Why would anybody come out and say that?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah.
There's a lot of misinformation circulating right now, so we really need to check on what we see posted.
They are coming out as overtly as they can, telling you that they hate you and they want to kill you. That's what Joe Biden and the left are doing. Elaine, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber says, "Does my mother have a message for me?"
I'm gonna need a name.
Elaine.
Oh, there's a lot of Elaines, and I don't know her mother's name. I need Elaine's mother's
Elaine, get back
first names. I gotta find Elaine, find the mother.
Okay.
Talk to Michael, have him bring her in.
Newhar, Little Red Castle, actually $5 Rumble Rant, says, "My name is Newhar. I would like to know when I will meet my soulmate, life partner, and is there anything else you can tell me about him?"
11 months. He's busy. He's like in a breakup. He knows your name. I just heard that. He knows your name.
Wow, cool. Rex, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Filing for divorce. Should I file for sole legal and physical custody? She never sees him. and wants to be back together. I know her too well now, and she uses our son to get close to me. Thanks. Should he file for sole legal and physical custody? Rex.
I can't make that decision for you, but that's not necessary.
Okay, it won't be necessary. Um, Elaine says Alice Nelson is her mother's name. So is there a message for
Okay.
Elaine from Alice Nelson?
You've been very brave, and I've seen that you've tried, and I'm proud of you.
It's a nice message from your mom. Lisa, Little Red Castle, $5 month subscriber, says, Hi, Mike and Jen. I'm trying to opt out of the woke classes in my son's school. They seem to be ignoring me, hoping I'll go away. I'm in the UK. Will I be successful at doing this eventually, please? Says Lisa.
Unfortunately, not for a while. Sorry, I think I just snorted.
No,
Unfortunately, not for a while. I do think that you will eventually be effective, but more people join in that effort, and it makes a difference.
Letitia, Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber, says, Will my daughter Christina and her decade-long boyfriend Nicholas be able to work it out? Their relationship is rocky right now. Letitia wants to know about Christina and Nicholas. They will work it out. Okay, good for you. Cool Raul, we love you. Little Red Castle, $5 a month subscriber. Daughter Jada lost her job. Will she find another one soon? And then also,
Oh yeah, right away.
Okay. Also, I'm going with Marcia to Dallas this weekend. Any issues on that trip? Go visit Dealey Plaza and stand behind the fence where the president was shot.
No major issues, but I feel like some certain things are closed. I don't know if it's roadways. I don't know if it's like attractions, anything like that. Something's going on. But I don't think you're in any kind of danger.
Rainbow 13, I don't know your name, hun. I should know it, but let's ask this. Okay. Our cat just died, and our daughter Peaches wants another one. I am happy with just the beagle. Do you see me with another cat, and if so, when?
Get her a cat.
You know, it's so different, Jen. When I lose a pet, I don't want a replacement right away. I want a
Well, she has this cat that goes on for a long time with her, and it's kind of like her like emotional support animal, if they call them that now. But it's I think it's important.
Yeah.
Get her a cat.
It's just people. It's you're either go out and get another one right away, or
and it's also a good distraction from anything something she's been dealing with right now. It adds in a lot of joy. Just get the damn cat.
Okay. Thank you, Jen, for the info on my daughter's cat, Jinx. Okay, you're welcome. Does Jen have any new feelings, knowledge about medbed deployment and treatments that can be shared? I don't think so. I think that's it, right, Jen? I don't think we have anything new on medbeds.
That movement is stalled until we do this. Okay.
Okay. All right. Let us go to YouTube and catch up on the YouTube chat. Hi, Mike and Jen. I've been looking and have interest in a Brumley, Missouri home. Do you see this home for me and my family? Sorry, we got one of those in there. Didn't want to.
RDR.
Rick.
Oh, there we go.
Rick Romali.
Not that one.
Okay, not that one. Okay. Dorothy would like to know if Jesus can tell her if it's time to put Duke, her dog, to sleep.
I don't want to make that decision for you. But let me look. All right, Dorothy, Duke. You got a little time.
Yeah.
You can hang out a little longer.
You know, it's interesting when I, with Aurora 2 years ago, my absolute favorite that I ever had. I got a message from Denise, Zach, my pet psychic. She's probably a year before I put her down. She's ready to go when you are. So it took me a year to get ready.
Oh,
Apparently,
Gina.
they have my cat Atlas down today. Have to put my cat Atlas down today at 2:45 for cancer. I'm heartbroken. He's only 13. It's so unfair. Yeah,
So
it is.
hard. I've done that. I had to do that too many times all by myself.
It just sucks. You're the one who wanted the personal questions today, Jen. We could go back to, how am I going to get this house? Victoria says thanks for being here. You're welcome. It's not that hard for us to be here. I mean,
I find that during this parent, something about me lately, it could be personal things, okay? But like the empath abilities, and you guys are probably dealing with this too, when the energies are really chaotic and everything. When somebody tells me, like when I do the mediumship connection, you feel the emotions, you feel the loving connection, you feel and when somebody comes up to me and say, I'm heartbroken, this happened, you feel it, and so you try to push it out and cleanse. So what if you empaths out there, if you're finding that with every story you read on social media and every person that you encounter, that you're sucking this in and you're feeling it too, well, what's going to happen when the energies are really chaotic? God's going to click his empath energy cleaners of the world into gear, and you're going to start saying that. So, yeah, there's a lot going on in my life right now, but like I found that this is happening to me, stealth level lately, and it's probably happened too. So let's just remember how we cleanse, okay? God, send me your light, bring it down to the top of your head. We're going to fill it up. We're going to do this really quickly when you get used to it. And we're going to fill our bodies up with that light. And then we're going to say, be clean. And we're going to imagine all this like brown mist floating back up into the white light of the Holy Spirit. We're going to say, thank you, God, be. And then, so when you start feeling that, we want to get rid of everybody else's energy so that we can deal with ours. Okay. So.
Okay, Jeff Price. Hi, Jen. All prayers needed. My dad, Harold, was taken to the hospital this AM for a few mini aneurysms. Be doing an MRI head and neck to see what else is going on. Tomorrow marks the 1 year passing of my mom.
He's not done yet.
So.
Don't go there. He's just got some things he's got to keep an eye on.
He's not done yet. All right, good. Renee here. Jentel confirmed I have multiple job offers. Hope I can dig out of this hole I have been in.
Good job. Keep going.
Tomorrow, yeah, you get dug out of it. Thomas Klein. Good morning, Mike and Jen. Will my son TC buy his own house? And when will he buy his own house and move out? Got to get that kid out of there, huh?
Sometime before the end of the year, it's coming.
Okay, so Angie would like to know, what about Revelations and the Bible and all that stuff, and the Pope introducing the Antichrist? Let me just tell you, if Hitler, Stalin, Mao were not the Antichrist, who the hell was the Antichrist? That's what I'd like.
Look up who wrote Revelations and what situation they were in when that happened. I don't listen to that. Never been a real big believer in that.
Yeah.
And we don't know what time period. I just know how it was channeled. Okay. And, which, don't get me started on that. It's bad for me to sit up here and give you answers, but that's okay. Right. All right. So, no.
Okay.
It's not end of times.
Billy would like you to explain what you meant by the Nasara rollout will take years. I think she just means before everything.
So we have an initial financial flip. And we have initial political flip. And then we have things that are implemented. We have new laws, we have new rules and everything. The rollout is going to be, what I'm talking about is going through all of the medical association, the pharmaceutical, schooling, all these areas of our lives. Insurance is a big one, that are corrupted. And the changes within that, and the new policies and everything, and all of that, all the changes are going to happen over years. The release of the new cures and everything like that. So that's what I'm talking about when I say years.
Laura would like to know about Hurricane Helene. Was it modified or enhanced by technology, or was it
No,
just
but I
that
do see
storm?
that where it was, there was other winds coming in from another direction that amplified it and ramped it up. So I don't know if that was that. I'm getting a no on modification.
Okay.
I just think that when it got to a certain point, it other
Yeah.
winds met it and just
Yeah. There was a storm in the 1960s, uh, hurricane, big one like that, 4 or 5, stalled over Tennessee, and it rained so much that birds actually drowned in the trees. That's how bad it was. So this
wow.
happens generationally. It happens every so often. So Trump has been involved with this for 15 years. Yeah, he spent $30 million of his own money on dinar way back in the early 2000s, before 2010. That was well known, as did Warren Buffett. So Trump is going to be a multi-trillionaire when this is all over. Maybe
No,
tomorrow.
Christine Packer.
What about Christine Packer? What?
Chester has not been reincarnated.
No.
She
That's
needs to know that. I saw it.
that's
She needs to know
that's
that.
pretty quick. I think when
It'll still be
people
there when you get there someday, and you're not
yeah,
going anytime soon. So stop that.
people spend a lot of time up there before they come
Just
back.
felt that
Generally.
wave of that when you were talking about
Um,
that.
Hello, Jenna Mike. I was stationed in Japan, and my admiral was Admiral O'Coin, responsible for the Pacific Partnership. Sounds like you were saying his name. I don't think she said Admiral O'Coin. No.
That's interesting. Granted, let's keep that in the back of our mind as a possibility. But because that's too close to what I heard to just completely dismiss it. But let's just wait and see what happens.
Okay. What about the dong? Well, I think the dong is part of the reset, so we shall see
I have always been most excited
about the dong.
about the dong. Go ahead, everybody in the dong joke. Let it go.
Jen gets excited
Chat's gonna
about the
go
dong.
100 miles an hour. Um, and the boulevard.
Yeah.
Good
Will we
reads.
ever see any of this on a mainstream news? It's an interesting question. Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Of course it will.
Yeah. Blake's been tweeting, so I'm pretty sure he's good. And my friend Tom Reed is in Knoxville, Tennessee, and he's had no interruptions. So.
Okay, I gotta get going.
All right. Let's see if we have any other kitty or doggy or parent or son questions. Carla Marie, do this real quick. Prayers, please, for my hubby's brother who had a heart attack and is hospitalized and will be having further surgery. It would help, Carla, if we knew his name, but your husband's brother, we can still send out.
Everybody will pray for him.
No, Brooks was on a cruise in Greece when the hurricane hit. So hopefully his house that he's building is just fine.
I've always wanted to go to Greece.
Well, we will do that. Maybe we'll have an ancient aliens spiritual cruise to Greece, Jen. Why don't we do that? Okay. Yeah, Atlas was my guy, says Gina. Slept with me every night. I know it's going to be really hard, but just, if you can get some support, get some support. Okay, I think that's it. One more. Sorry, Rick Norman. Hi, Jen. My mother passed away on Saturday 5 days ago. Has she been able to meet up yet with my sister and dad? Thanks in advance.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Rick. I didn't know.
I'm sorry about that.
Dad was there.
Did a
Yeah.
rumble rant.
She's fine. She's with a lot of people. Very loved. Lots surrounded by lots of love. Yes.
Okay, one more quick question. Federica gave us a rumble rant. We want to ask her question. Frederica. We got woken up to the electricity being off. I topped it up and it kept tripping. We turned all the sockets off. Can you see where the problem is if possible? Okay, so she wants to know about her. Is there something going on in the house or is it a supply problem?
There is a wire. There is a short. It is coming. I'm looking at the electrical box down below the electrical box or leading from there. So that's a good place for the electrician to start. But you're going to have to call somebody in.
Okay. Wow, Frederica, it's weird. It's weird.
I don't know if something chewed the wire. Check for signs of mice.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. The Rumble chat has issues. Oh, I'd love Rome. Yeah, especially I'd like to go to see the spot where Caesar was murdered. Um, that has some special meaning to me. So good. I'm glad you're in Rome, Greavesy. And I hope everybody's good over there. Sorry about your football team the other day. All right, guys, that is going to wrap it up. Thank you for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. Ledger Nano Wallet, Impact Health Sharing, JenniferFallah.com, Pet Club, Mike Bear Pets, CBD Gurus. Jen and I will be back on Wednesday. Sounds like we can have a lot to talk about, and I'm really anxious and hoping for that. The angels say, like everybody else does, it's coming. So thanks for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Jen, any final thoughts? You can find Jen on Telegram. Find me on Telegram. Mike Barrett Chat. Anything else, Jen? No? Yes? That's it? No?
I don't know if I'm doing a show tomorrow for my show. I don't know yet.
You may not need to.
I might need to run out in the morning and take care of some things. But
yeah, she may need to run out in the morning and cash in her dinar. So we shall see.
There you go. What that thought just popped into my head. Let's do that. Let's go have an appointment tomorrow.
Let's just go do that tomorrow. I'm scheduled as of now to be on with the Mike Barrett Pets ladies, Diana and Kristen, about 9:30 tomorrow. I'll be posting that in the morning over on the Telegram chat and doing the interview with Marina tomorrow night. Andy Sheckman's going to be joining me again on Thursday. We're going to talk gold and silver. I wonder if we're going to be talking about a completely new world by then rather than the one we're in now. I don't know. But Andy and I just had a chat and decided to talk on Thursday. I'm going to be busy this week. And Wednesday, Jen and I will be back with Tell the Truth Wednesday. We will see where we're at. Hopefully, things are in motion. And we are talking about a completely different set of circumstances than we're all in now. Love you. Thanks for being here. Take care of your kitties. Take care of your doggies, your horsies, all the little animals. And take care of yourselves. That's the most important thing. Take care of yourself first in all of this. Thanks for being here. We will see you again on Wednesday.
Wait. Did you hit it?
No. Nope.
Stock up on water.
Water. I'm going to Costco today.
Somebody needs that. I don't know why it just popped into my head. Stock up on water.
All right.
Great.